everyone, and welcome back to the Midnight Lounge. We back at it again, and man, I'm gonna be honest. Guys. I don't have nothing to talk about this week. I don't. I don't have anything. I was trying to think. It's been about a week and a half since I last recorded, and I was like, man, what am I gonna talk about next? I don't know. I honestly, I don't have no clue. You're just going to have to hear me ramble about just random things, I guess. First things first, let's get this started off right. Last week, I debuted a little intro. So, again, appreciate it. And I love the way it came out. And, okay, so last week's audio. It was so bad. I do apologize, guys. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things over here, and I didn't realize that my mic was coming in super hot. It was a very hot mic, and I apologize. I might have had the mic a little bit too close. I mean, I was kind of excited. I was excited about the podcast, as you guys heard. And, I guess I just got overly excited where the mic was just too close to my mouth. And I was just pretty much breathing into your guys' ear. And I don't want that, I don't want to breathe down your guys' ear. That's weird. It's so weird. So again, I apologize for the audio last week. Hopefully this week sounds a lot better. If not, then I'm going to have to continue to adjust some things. And hopefully, it comes out right. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and get this episode started right now.
You've all waited. And now, the return of the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend. The Midnight Lunatic presents The Midnight Lounge. Coming to your ears now.
Oh man! Alright, so again, I don't got nothing really special to talk about. I don't. Let's see, what happened since the last time that we talked? Finally got a haircut. I finally got a haircut after 2 months. Oh my gosh. I was in desperate need of a haircut. So bad. And I know you guys can't even tell. You guys are like, what are you talking about? Why do we got to know this? I'm just saying, it was a while before I had a haircut. I did not feel comfortable with my hair getting all long. And I was just like, I need a haircut. And it's already starting to get long again. And it's only been a week, maybe a week and a half. I don't remember, but it's already starting to get long again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get another haircut now. And yeah, so there's that. What else? It's very hot right now. It's very hot. I don't know why, but it's very hot right now. When does it start cooling down? There's some days where it's cool and nice, and a little breeze in the air because it just helps keep it cool. And then other days, bam, right in your face, sun, heat, you're just melting like butter. What is going on, man? When does it start cooling down? Right now, because I got my light on, and I'm a little excited right now, moving around and jumping around in my chair right now while I'm talking to you guys. I'm sweating over here. I'm not gonna lie. It's a sweat fest in here, but I'm doing this out of love for you guys. So I appreciate you guys all listening and tuning in. And, whether it's cold as hell and I got to wrap myself up in 50 blankets, or I got to get butt naked to record this podcast, which I'm not. I promise you I'm not. But I'm just saying, if I have to, I will, just to get a podcast out to you guys. That's just how I do it. That's what I do, baby. Okay, all right. I got to calm down over here. I'm getting a little bit too hyped up here. But, so yeah, that's going on right now. It's a lot of heat going on in the air, and it needed to cool down. I really do. It's so damn hot. Whew. All right. Maybe if I just calm down, stop moving around a lot, maybe I'll cool off a little bit. Oh, before I forget, did you guys see the what's it called? The solar eclipse? Did you guys see that? Oh man, it was crazy. Cause I didn't know it was happening. First off, right? I didn't know it was happening, but I woke up. I heard about it, right? I was hearing about it, but I didn't know it was that day, right? What was that? The 14th. It was on the 14th. I didn't know about it until like I woke up, right? And I was like, I woke up and it was my day off. No, I took the day off. Yeah, I took the day off that day because it was a Saturday. I usually work on Saturdays, but I took the day off. And I'll explain why. But I took the day off and I woke up around like 9:30ish, like right when the sun was like barely starting to go up, right? And when I woke up, I was like, man, it's so damn dim outside. What the hell's going on? I was like, damn, like, did I wake up early? Is my time off? Like, what is going on? I go outside to let my dog out because, you know, every morning I got to let her out. She got to go potty, right? So I had to go let her out. I'm just looking and I'm like, man, like it looks really shaded out here. And I look up and there's not a single damn cloud in the sky. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then I start getting like these alerts from, you know, X or Twitter, as some people may know it as. But I get notifications from there about NASA is following the eclipse, or follow now, or, you know, something like that, or track when it's going to hit and how long and la la la. And I was like, oh shit, that is today. I didn't realize. And I was like, that explains why it's so damn dim. And what's crazy is I know it was like throughout the entire like US, but like I was right in like the zone where it was like 100% shaded. You know, like it was like the perfect ring of fire, so called, you know, like I was in that line where like other people, like it was only getting like half or like a crescent or, you know, shit like that. Like it wasn't like a full on ring of fire, but like I was actually in the path to actually see the ring of fire, but I couldn't see it because I didn't have no special glasses or nothing like look at the sun, right? So like I couldn't actually see it, but like I was just like, damn, it's so damn dark outside. Like it was crazy. And it was only like dark for like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and it started like getting light again. And I was like, man, like it felt like all day long though, like was just like completely just shaded. And I have transition as my glasses, right? I have little transitions. So like, you know, whenever I go outside and the sun's beaming in my face, like it kind of shades my glasses. It looked like my glasses were shaded all day long. Like that's the way it looked to me, was like my transitions kicked in and it was just like, you know, like I was wearing sunglasses all the time. Like that's the way it looked to me. And I was like, man, this is crazy. And then when I went outside, my transition started going, and then you got like the shade of the sun already there from the eclipse. Like it just made it super like shaded. And I was like, damn, this is super dark out here. Like this is crazy. Like it just was so cool to see. So weird. Like I was watching little news feeds of it, of when like it was gonna hit, when it hit, and then when it left. So like I was watching it, I was following through everything, because I couldn't like actually see it with my eye, so I had to use like NASA's little telescope bullshits, you know, whatever. But at the same time, this is the reason why I took that day off, was because it was the KSI and Tommy Fury fight, and the Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis one. Man, oh man, all right. So I was excited about this one. I was watching the press conferences, the weigh-ins, all that, like all week long, and I was like, I cannot wait till the 14th so I could see this damn fight, right? And so I took the day off because I was like, it's early in the morning, it's in London, I'm over here in the United States, I gotta watch it. It's early in the morning, like I gotta watch it. I can't be watching it at work, like it's just not gonna work. And so I took the day off, and between the solar eclipse and watching the fights, it was a super fun day. I didn't do nothing. I just stayed home all day, you know, watched my dog and watched the fights and the eclipse and everything. She was even like kind of like, what the hell's going on? Because like I had the door open, right? And she was like looking outside. And even she was like, what the hell's going outside? You know, why is it so dim? Why is it so dark outside? Like, what the hell? Like you could tell she was like, you know, kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah. So I was watching the fights. I was watching the prelims. There was some pretty good fights. And then the main card started, and it started off pretty well. It started with like a little tag team boxing match, and I was like, how the hell does that even work? Like, it's a tag team but boxing? Like, what the fuck? Like, I've never heard of such things, but apparently it was like the second one that they've done. but like I don't know, I've never seen it before, so like it was new to me, and I was watching it, and it's basically like boxing, but like you can tag in your teammate whenever you're like feeling like you're fatigued or gonna get knocked out. You can tag in your partner, and then they come in and they start boxing. So it's kind of weird, but like it was kind of exciting to watch. And then you had some other fights in between the main events, and they were pretty good too. I enjoyed some. There was some of them where I didn't really watch because I was like, I don't know these people. Like, I don't know, like I don't really see it being a good fight. But then it ended up being a good fight, and then I missed it, and I just had to watch the highlights of it, and I'm like, holy shit, I should have watched it, but I didn't, so fuck me, right? But anyways, so it was time for the main event. And, well, co-main event, I should say, because it was the Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis fight. And this fight, let me tell you, was like the fight I was waiting all week for. Like, of course, I'm a fan of KSI, and I was wanting to see his fight, and I'm glad that I got to see it and everything. But, like, the Logan and Dylan Dennis, like, the build-up and the hype to it was unreal during the press conference and the weigh-in and stuff like that. Like, unreal. It got super insane. If you guys haven't seen it, I would recommend you just look it up, look at the highlights from, like, the press conference and the weigh-ins, and you'll see like things got super crazy, like super out of hand, and like I was almost thinking that the fight wasn't even going to happen because just how crazy it got. But then when it came to the fight, man, it was so one-sided. Dylan Dennis didn't throw a single damn punch the entire, what was it, like 5 or 6 rounds. He didn't throw a single punch. It was all Logan. Logan was kicking his ass. And then right at the final moments, Dylan Dennis just tries to choke him out, right? Tries to get him in a chokehold. And Logan slips out of it. Dylan goes to the floor. Logan tries to hit him with the hammer fist. He misses. Dylan Dennis gets up. He gets all pissed off. He tries to swing at Logan. The fight's already over by this time. Still trying to swing at him. Security comes in, pushes him back. He swings at the security guard, and all hell breaks loose. I'm telling you, 50 security guys swarm into the ring, backing both of them up. Jake Paul got into the mix, was wanting to fuck him up too, and I was ready to see it too. Like, I hate Jake Paul, but like I was ready to see Jake fuck him up. Like, I just wanted to see it. But it got super crazy, and it was just a no contest. Like, Logan just blew him out the water. Like, it wasn't even a fight. You could tell he was just there for the money. Like, it was sad. It was a poor fight. But, hey, Logan got an easy win, I guess. He actually won a boxing match. That was his first boxing match he actually won. And he was excited about it, but I know it wasn't what exactly he wanted, but he still got the win. And then, the day after, I know I'm kind of like skipping the story a bit, but I gotta tell you. So the day after, I'm on YouTube, and I see that he did a like a talk show interview kind of thing, and he was telling the person, like the host of the show, that like Logan didn't want no part of it, that he just kept running away and this and that. And I was like, dude, like, are you watching the same fight? Because if you run the fight back, you were the one that was running. You didn't do nothing. Like, you were the one saying everything that Logan did. That's what you did. Like, it was just like, I don't know. Pissed me off. I don't know why it pissed me off, but it pissed me off. I was like, this dude just needs to shut up. Stop running his mouth. Like, it's over. You lost. Get over it. But yeah, so that was that fight. Man, let me. Whew. I gotta catch my breath over here. Whew. See, I'm getting all worked up myself over here. Dang. I gotta slow my roll. I gotta calm down. Let me take a quick drink. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna drink my water real quick. Let me catch my breath. Yep. High quality H2O. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave that in too. I'm not editing none of this out. You know I don't edit things out. Keep it true for you guys. Dead air. Oh yeah, I'll give you like 10 minutes of dead air right now because I don't got nothing to talk about. But yeah, okay. So after that fight was finally the KSI Tommy Fury fight. This fight, everyone was waiting to see because everyone was just like, anticipating KSI knocking him out or Tommy Fury knocking him out. Like someone was going to get knocked out. That's what people thought. Did not end that way. Oh my gosh. When I tell you these refs are like, I don't know, man. The judges, I shouldn't even say the ref. It was the judge. The judges. I don't know what damn fucking boxing match they were watching, but that shit was not it. Because the way it ended was in a decision towards Tommy. Tommy Fury won based on scorecards. And I was like, what? You could tell everyone in the arena, everyone that was like, there, they knew Tommy lost. Like, they knew Tommy lost. And for them to say that he won was just mind-blowing. Like, I don't even know what the hell happened because KSI was landing a bunch of shots and Tommy really wasn't doing anything. There was a lot of grappling in that too. It was more of wrestling than anything because they wouldn't box. They would throw one or two and then clinch each other. And then the ref would back them up and then one or two and then clinch. And it was just like that the entire time. And I'm like, man, someone throw punches. Like, what are you guys doing? But it never happened. The whole fight was just one or two punches, clinch. One or two punches, clinch. One or two punches, clinch. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, I don't know the technique of either of them, like either side. And it sucked because through all that, like, KSI landed more punches. He landed more punches, but the ref still gave it to Tommy. And Tommy even had a point deducted. He had a point deducted, and he still managed to win. I don't understand that. Like, maybe it's because I don't watch boxing like that, and I don't know how scorecards and how they score and the point system works. But, like, you would just think with significant shots and shots landed and, the power of the shots, that has to be, like, the majority of the points, right? Like, isn't that how it works? So how is it that Tommy won? And then there's a lot of people saying that he only won because they didn't want to give boxing a bad name by letting a pro boxer of Tommy Fury losing to a YouTube boxer, KSI. So there's a lot of speculation there with how the fight ended, and I don't know. I'm not going to really get into it because, again, I don't know much about boxing. I only watch, like, whenever there's big names, that box. But other than that, like, I don't watch it. So I really can't say anything about it. But I don't know. I was just disappointed with the ending and how it ended, and I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, Like, it was just a disappointing ending. Like, that, it should not have ended like that. Like, KSI clearly won the fight. And I know he was upset about it, and he was just, like, going off and, like, punching the wall and kicking the walls, and, like, he was just upset about it. And he even said, like, he's going to get it, what's the word? He's going to appeal it. He's going to appeal it and see if it goes a different direction, which I clearly think he's going to win. Like, they have to, even if they don't give him the win, just make it a no contest. Give it a draw, But, like, it would suck for that to happen because I know that there's not going to be another rematch. Like, I know Tommy's not going to do it unless he gets paid probably double what he made already. And then, he already beat Jake Paul and beat KSI. Like, he said that he was done with the whole YouTube boxing and everything. But, like, dude, like, you didn't really do anything. Like, you were saying that you were going to knock him out and he wasn't going to survive 2 or 3 rounds or something like that. But he went the distance with you. And he pretty much whooped your ass too. Like, it was, I don't know. But that's not how it ended. And yeah, it was it was a sight to see, but a very disappointing ending. But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much all that's really been happening since the last time we really talked, guys. I don't really have much else to really say. Um, I can't think of anything. I'm playing video games. The new Mario Kart, the Super Mario Wonder came out, and I've been playing that. And man, is it such a different feel from like all the old like Super Mario Bro games? Like so different. It has a different feel, a different look, a different play style. Like it just feels like a whole brand new experience. And I get that's what they were trying to go for, and that's what they were successfully able to do. But I don't know if I like it or not. Like I've played enough of it. I probably played about maybe 2 hours worth of it already, and I mean I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it because it's something different. It's something new. But like the voice of Mario is not the same because the old one doesn't do it no more, and so they had to find a new voice of Mario. And I don't know if I like the new voice of Mario. I don't know. And I like the fact that you can choose your character. Like you can be Mario, Luigi, Peach. I think there's 2 or 3 different Toadstools. There's like 4 different Yoshis, and then a Nabbit. I think that's what it's called, a Nabbit. It's like a little rabbit looking thing. You can choose any of those. And what's cool is like if you have a kid that likes to play Super Mario but like doesn't like to die, you can pick the character of Yoshi or Nabbit, and it doesn't matter which color Yoshi, but as long as you pick a Yoshi or a Nabbit, they don't take damage, like at all. But the other downfall of that is if you get a power up, they don't change. So like they don't change appearance like Mario or like Luigi, like Peach would do if you would grab a power up. It's basically like I would say it's like an easy mode. So like if you don't want to die, you just want to get through the levels and play them. That would be like the way to do it. Just pick Yoshi or Nabbit and go through it, I guess. But for me, I like a good challenge. I'm going to stick with Mario, Luigi. I still haven't tried out Peach or the Toadstools yet. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's very different. It's a very, very different Super Mario game that I just don't really know how to feel other than I'm enjoying it for right now. We'll see if I continue to enjoy it later on, or if I'm just like, I kind of like the old style. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give my honest review maybe like a month from now when I get more, gameplay in, and maybe if I beat the game by then, like, I don't know how far along I am to actually beating it. I still feel like I'm quite far away, but I've been putting in a lot of work. I just don't know how long, like, the campaign, story mode, whatever you want to call it, is. Like, I don't know how much levels there are. But I feel like I've been making some pretty good progress on it. So maybe I'll beat it by the time I give my review about it next. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to, guys. And I'm sorry I don't really have much else to say, but that's pretty much it. Oh, guys. Before I get out of here, last thing I'm going to say. Last thing. McDonald's. Mambo sauce. They have a new sauce, Mambo. Mambo sauce. We wumbo, you mumbo, he, she, mambo. If you guys don't get that reference, I don't like you no more. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so they have a new sauce, the Mambo sauce, and it's... I'm a lost for words right now. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's like a sweet and spicy sauce. So you know how they have the sweet and sour, but this is like a sweet and spicy. Some people say it's too sweet for spicy. For me, it's more, I think it's more spicy than sweet. Like, I don't know if it's just like each one is a different flavor, but like, I feel like it's more spicy than sweet. But other people say it's vice versa, where it's more sweet than spicy. But I don't know, when I was eating it, I was getting a lot more spice than the sweetness of it. And it's a good flavor. I love it. They even have a new jam. I forgot what it's called, but I guess it's only for breakfast time. And it's a new jam. And I was wanting to get that too, but, you know, it wasn't breakfast time, so I couldn't get it. But the mambo sauce, paired up with some nuggets or like dip your fries in it. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, if you go to McDonald's, give it a try. You won't be disappointed, I'm telling you. If you like sweet and spicy stuff, it's the way to go. Way to go. But yeah, that was it, guys. That was the final announcement. That was the final thing I had to get off my chest and let you guys know of. Woo! Crazy. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And hopefully I will see you all shortly. Maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to get things back in order. I don't really have a plan with episodes moving forward. I'm just, again, rambling like I always do. Keeping you guys entertained with my life, you know. Like I know you guys like listening about the things I get up to, you know. And again, if you guys want to hear some stories about me working at Walmart, I will try to remember some good stories to tell you, some funny stories, some crazy stories, you know, all that jazz about the day in the life of working at Walmart, and bring you guys and share those stories with you guys. But until next time, hope you guys have a good day, night, work shift, weekend, whenever you guys might be listening to this. Hope it is great, and I love you guys. Always remember that. And this is it. We'll see you on the next one, I guess. Until then, I'll leave you with a